Welcome to Budget Builds. So this is going to be our first episode, and we're just going to go over what the purpose of this channel is, what kind of channel it's going to be. You know, you see some channels that are all about just the builds, some channels that are just basically vlogs. This channel is going to be basically everything. You're going to see me taking apart some of my cars, building the cars, go racing, legal drag racing. I think some of us were talking about doing the Gambler 500, doing just kind of helping out and everything else. So just going straight into it. So the cars that I currently have for projects slash kind of like daily drivers. So the first one is going to be the 1998 Camaro SS. So this one I bought about 2 years ago. It's basically kind of like a nostalgia. I had a 2000 Camaro SS before. So I bought it from a guy down in Bend, Oregon. And basically just been doing little mods here and there. The first mods that I did were speed engineering headers. Fitment was excellent. Sounds great. Looks great. Put a speed engineering Y pipe. And then I did a loudmouth exhaust. After that, I did lower control arms, panhard bar, did a strut tower brace, 3-point subframe connectors, and then I lowered it a little bit. Was way too low, so I'm trying to get to figure out where I'm going to go from there. It's way too low. I'll download a photo for you guys. The next car is a 2007 CTS-V Cadillac. So that car has been kind of like my project car for the last few years. So it's an LS2, 6-speed, as most know. It's the Peasant Life. So on that car, I bought LS3 heads and an LS3 intake. I bought upgraded lifters, trays. So then I did a cam. It was a 216 by 224 550 lift. I think it's a 113 or 114 LSA. I can't remember. I put PAC 1218 valve springs on there, ARP head bolts. I did some China setter long tubes. Does not fit the best. I gotta go make those fit a little better. They kind of rub the steering column. And basically a cold air intake. So that is actually the wife's car, but we kind of just like toy with it. It's a lot of fun. There are some things that are kind of weird on that car. Edit that out. The next car is going to be the 2008 Corvette. It's a base model. It's an LS3 6.2 with an auto 6-speed. So right now, totally stock. Completely 100% stock. My plans over the winter, hopefully, would be to do a full exhaust. I had such good things going with speed engineering, so I want to do from engine all the way back to the tips, speed engineering. Gonna do basically, I wouldn't say a cold air intake, but some type of intake, and then a basic tune. I've gotten the tunes down pretty well as long as I have a wideband. That car is a little tricky when it comes to like the transmission. I think I'm gonna get someone to professionally tune the actual transmission. But yeah, that's basically it's just gonna be a full exhaust intake car with a tune. I mean, I don't really feel like doing anything crazy, no blower. You know, later in the years, I might be all for it. The next car is gonna be actually it's a truck. So I have a 2009 GMC Sierra Denali. That's kind of like our toy. Toy hauler, but it's not really a toy hauler. It's just a camper. It's a 20-foot Keystone camper. That one I think is just going to stay stock. I might do speed engineering headers and white pipe on there, and then do just a basic cold air intake. And the last car currently right now is a 1999 Jeep Cherokee. So I bought this thing, let's see, 4 years ago. And so I bought it from a guy in Oregon, and he basically rear-ended a RAV4. So the front grille was broken. I took it all apart, straighten it out, put a new grill on there, put a lift kit, 31s, the six cylinder, it's a 4.0, runs flawlessly. So that's basically my winter beater. So you'll see in some videos of us going and beating up in the woods when it's snowing here. I don't know how much I'm going to do that car because I don't really beat on too much. I mean, I would like to do an exhaust and then maybe an intake, but I don't know. It's up in the air. So the main car that we're going to be working on will be the Camaro for over this winter. So as I said earlier, we have Speed Engineering headers and Y-pipe and a loudmouth exhaust. So I am taking those headers and the Y-pipe off. I'm selling them. We're going to go turbo. And I don't know what kind of turbo. I think basically we're just going to do just an eBay kit. We're going to have a little bit of fun with it. I'm still going to keep the LS1 in there. I'm going to put the 799 heads off the CTSV that I have. I'm going to clean them up. Basically just kind of polish them. I'm going to take the LS2 intake manifold. I'm going to go buy a larger throttle body, some bigger injectors, and then basically the supporting mods for that. So stay tuned. I mean, that's going to be the project there. You'll see a little bit of the Corvette. You'll see a little bit of the Camaro. You'll see some Caddies. I'm still trying to fix that. Not really much fixing. It's just kind of just tooling around and having fun with it. It's basically done. We just wanted to keep it kind of a heads and cam car. So yeah, welcome to the channel.